Bum 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 doo doo doo. We'll just go on to this for the moment. I'm not gonna actually play the game. I just want to talk. I'm trying to get my feelings out. I just want to do what I need to do. You? Ew. No 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 no. Ooh. Wow. Oh. I just saw what was happening. That ain't very nice. For the moment, that's fine on that. There we go. And I misplaced my phone, so I can't do things on my phone anymore. So, yay. Okay, so that is working. Cool. I like it. That's fine. Awesome. Right. So, a three, a two, a one. Hey guys, my name's Drunk Penguin. Today, it is a Saturday. It is back to talking. Notice how we're here on a gameplay kind of thing, on basic standard gameplay type area. I'm not really going to be playing the game too much today, just because it's supposed to be just me talking. Honestly, one of my setups that I used last week, for some reason it's not working, but that doesn't matter. We can just talk with the game in the background. I'm not going to be doing anything too much or too crazy. It's really just going to be going over this way, flying away, flying away. Do 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 do. Although I guess I could do something on here, just so there's at least something for any of those people that want to see something going on. Yeah, okay, so hey guys, my name's Drunk Penguin, also known as DPO, and today we are back with Saturday Talk, or Sat Talk Day. For this stream, it's a bit of a weird one because it's in a bit of a different setup. We're on that game play setup. I've already just said that, but we're going to continue on of just talking. So if you have any, so like the previous ones, if you had anything to get on your chest that you want to get out, anything that you want to talk about, or just to meet up, just ask away in the comments down below. Also, because I was just trying to quickly get a setup going, so I could get up roughly good on time. Not the best time start, but I am doing microphone on my headset at the moment, which isn't that bad, but still not the greatest thing in the world. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, I am literally going to be doing not a lot, really, not a lot. Do, doop, 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 doop. So I'm just trying to make something, so at least we have some gameplay going on. Even though this isn't supposed to be gameplay, it's supposed to be just talking. Trust me, I'm more annoyed than you guys are. Right. Do, do, do. This is supposed to be a talk to live stream, but I'm not just playing a game at the moment, and because I'm Saturday tiredness, not good. You know what? It's that talk. That's all I'm putting down on here, and I'm making it quick and easy now. But I've already started on this. Why did I have to go big? That's because I am, haha. No. No jokes. No joke right now. And my OCD level is kicking in. No. Why am I doing this? No. I'm not stopping. No. Why? Why is this so important to me? Sad talk. You know what? It's gonna be easier. Probably not that brilliant. And this is breaking one of my own rules, but I just wanted to get something quick up. I could just sit down and delay, not worry about what's going on. Right, drop. And 3, 2, 1, drop. And dope, nope, yep. Okay. Just trying to get this done so I can just focus on everything else. Just eating. Nope. That's not the one. And yes. Why? Okay, that's as good of what I'm getting at for the moment. So, controller is now going down. Jesus. Oh. But welcome to the stream. Finally, we're finally on just the talking method at the moment. Not the most captivating start to any stream whatsoever, but we are here, and I am now going to be talking for most of it. I had a really good setup, right? Everything set up for the best live stream that was ever going to be, and now we're back down to the rubbish one. It's fine. It's fine, you know. Fine. It's no big deal. It's fine. It's fine. But either way, welcome to the stream. A couple of things that I want to get off my mind first of all. The first type of things is recently I have got in the capture of I think I said it last week, but I basically got a hands-on to a capture card that I am now going to be doing games on. I have recently got the new Call of Duty, which I'll probably do the story mode through that, recording wise, and then I've also got the Death Stranding that I'm probably going to be streaming on Tuesdays, yeah. I'm going to mostly be doing that, so I think that would be quite cool as well. But for now, yeah. But for now, it's just kind of in the air at the moment. I'm gonna be getting stuff done, but I'm also gonna continue to do the game that I've been doing of recent, which of course is the Far Cry game. I'm gonna continue doing that because I've already had so many games that I've just stopped and didn't go back to, so I don't really want to do that with any more. Especially old ones. I'm probably gonna go onto a big limb, a big stride at the moment, and continue playing that game, but also recording 2 episodes of some new games, so I can put those up on those days instead of others. So it should be better. If that makes any sense. Could not make any sense. You're probably thinking, what the frick is going on here? But it is what it is. It is not what it is. Wow. I need a drink. I need a drink. Jesus, I need a drink. But we are here we are we are here to talk. So let's get on to the talking. Also today, this is something that's on my mind. From something that I've just watched, a Markiplier video. Uh, he, he, you're bound to watch it, but it was something to do with YouTube and problems that YouTube has. Um, if you don't really know, he done a stream a couple of days ago on his new release series that YouTube helped him create. I generally joined that stream. I didn't comment, I didn't talk because I'm not really that kind of person. But ever since then, apparently a lot of people have been getting banned, or a lot of people's accounts are getting removed, and like especially like it's not, and apparently it's not just YouTube accounts as well as Google accounts as well. Which, to be honest, I think that's too far. YouTube, do what you want, but it's like don't take off people's Google's accounts because there's a lot. And I mean, when I was in university, I had a Google account for my emails, for my college, for my university emails and all that stuff. That I had to have my own account for that. If that account, so I use that account for watching stuff on YouTube, then you know, fair play is like it's another thing that I do. But it wouldn't be right for YouTube just to say, oh, just because this person's like spammed hearts or something, or you know, kisses or something like that. I don't think that would be right for them to do so. But at the same time, they have their right if they want to do so. I think because most of YouTube's system is automated, that's one of the big problems that a lot of YouTubers are having a go at. Or not having a go at, but are getting annoyed with. I'm not really one of those people because, you know, I'm not that big, I'm not the thing, but it's something that's been brought to light quite recently, and it might affect me later on. I don't know. It might not. But one of the things that caught my eye, or because I was listening to it quite closely, was Markiplier saying, "Do not comment on any other people's streams. If you're a streamer, stop streaming. Um, like stop streaming. Don't comment on people's things. Just watch things." And to be honest, it's like no. The main reason why this whole thing was getting on in the first place was because of the whole his stream about going through all the decisions, and he allowed his chat to say red or blue, or green or whatever it was. I think it was red and blue if I remember it correctly. Um, but but having like that would just be horrible. But also he allowed that to start, and I know it's like I'm basically saying, oh, I'm putting the blame on Markiplier instead of YouTube. It's half and half because, like you know, if Markiplier didn't have that decision making thing, then it wouldn't really happen. Um, but of what YouTube has done in response to all of those like continuously commenting or spamming basically red hearts or blue hearts or green hearts, or just commenting red blue, um, I don't think that's the worst thing that people could do. A lot of other YouTubers or a lot of other people put hate stuff on like on these channels, on comments and everything like that. But they don't have that severe punishment that these people are having just for watching this live stream and getting involved with the creator, or not the creator, but the I call YouTubers that have a really big name, entertainers. If they are um if they I completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, if you are watching a video and you want to get engaged, and if the creator or entertainer is allowing you to put your input on, and do all of this different stuff, then I think it would be allowed. Don't punish people for things that they don't necessarily want to do, or like, don't punish people for other people's, or for the creators or the entertainers source, in a sense. It's a tough topic, but the one thing that I don't agree with is what Markiplier's end of that part was. Basically saying other streamers should stop, and they shouldn't get anybody to comment on their comments. To me, that just sounds like he wants everybody to stop just because his thing has stopped. If you don't spam stuff, I think you'll be completely fine. And yeah, for streamers, if they're a streaming channel, literally if they're a streaming channel, then I think they should keep on going, but be advised not to like get people to spam like yes or no, or blue and red, or shapes, colors, that kind of thing, because algorithms don't just take words into their system. They take colors, the matches, like, they basically get the matches. So it doesn't have to be text, it doesn't have to be a shape, it doesn't have to be the color. It can be all of those things, and I think that is one of those things that Markiplier himself is getting annoyed at, because of the algorithm thinking that these people are spamming, or spamming the same color or the same shape or the same text type of thing. I don't agree to it. I don't agree with that. I could be getting a lot of hate, but I also don't like how Markiplier has basically said you shouldn't stream. You shouldn't stream no matter what. You shouldn't stream because it's horrible. I know it's horrible of what happened to these people, and I really hope YouTube or people are getting on topic, on hand, to deal with this stuff. And a lot of people are like, and I've spoken to a couple of my friends on how YouTube has been running back in the day and now, and they completely have said that they would rather YouTube going back to the way they were to what they are doing now. Which honestly, I half and half agree with that, just because there wasn't these strict rules that YouTube's had to go, or the viewers had to go by. But also, some of that stuff is to help the creators and to help the commentary, to help the communities of these dedicated viewers, basically, of these viewers. So yeah, it is a bit of a half and half thing. That's literally on my mind for the moment. I can't get it out of my head, and I really hope that something else comes along. But yeah, that is generally something that I've recently heard, and it's had a big effect on me. Not only not it hasn't, well, it has had a big effect on me, but it's had the effect on me that you would normally have. That effect is basically of 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 what YouTube and what Markiplier has been doing, their actions basically, and what they're saying. I think Markiplier does have a good topic, a good drive, and he does know what he's talking about. But the fact that he called other YouTubers out, other people, that he goes to other people's channels, um, to say like, hey, don't spam, don't comment on anything, and for streamers, don't stream at all. I don't think that's the right thing to say. I would say that he like, if I was in his shoes, yeah, he's a bit ticked off. He's a bit annoyed because of what's happened, and he feels somewhat responsible because it is his stream. And I do understand that if that happened here, I would totally be crushed and annoyed and just, oh my god, just, completely out of the rails. How he's feeling at the moment. You could tell his expression, how it was, and how he and what was happening in his video that he explains all of this about. So there is that kind of um, note from that, but at the end of the day, it's one of those things that, like like in a sense, it's one of those things that could be referenced as a as I don't want to say this, but it's true. It could be referenced as a Logan Paul type detail, where one of his actions was completely wrong, and that turned everything around, and how that was a big deep hole that he went down to. What's recently happened with Markiplier, it feels like the same kind of thing. It's a big deep hole, probably even bigger because it's impacting everybody, not just the creator but the viewers, impacting them really seriously. And it's getting to that point now that, it's insane. It really is. It really is insane. It's hard to think that it's actually happening. That kind of thing is actually happening. So yeah, I definitely would say for other channels, for other streamers, to be careful, and also the viewers, be careful on what you comment. Make sure what you're posting out on, like make sure what you put, like for viewers, and if you're commenting on a video, make sure you're writing different things. Try not to say yes or no, or repeat the same things. Try not to repeat the same things, even like a heart shape. Try not to repeat those too much, because that could be a somewhat part of the algorithm that YouTube's algorithm is like a part of, or is focusing on. So that's one of the big things I think needs to improve and needs to happen relatively quickly. It is a shame. I'm not saying it's not. It is a massive shame, and I think YouTube really needs to get on to fixing what's being dealt with at the moment. Just because it is one of those big serious things that does affect a lot of people, and especially Markiplier and creators. It affects them really impactfully, because they have the feeling of guilt that their actions caused what is happening, and that's not good. No creator should have that pressure or should have that feeling. Especially when they're recording videos like that. You can tell they're serious, you can tell that he's not happy, you can tell that he's frustrated. That's the word, frustrated. And something does need to happen. Something obviously needs to happen, and it's getting crazy for the moment. It really is. It really is crazy. But yeah. But like, this is another thing that's on my head, is because of this recent action and because of how YouTube has actually been. I have also for a long time now thought, if I ever try to get like a system out like YouTube, or kind of like get a website out like YouTube, where people can, you know, put up their own videos and that kind of stuff, I probably like this is just if like an if, but but ever since things like that have been increasing, I have that more further increasing desire to make make what I think could happen to a possibility. So it is one of those things that keeps on growing, that is just, I would say, too much, in a sense, just too much. It shouldn't. Um, like I kind of want to do it just so there's another thing out there that creators can do. But it's also another thing that I don't want to remove YouTube, or I don't want to have another competition with other people, because to be honest, I don't like competition. I don't. It gets too serious for me. It really does. Too serious. But yeah, that's one of the things that is happening. Also, I think it's I think 17th of November. Yeah, of November. Um, that is a Saturday, by the way, so that's going to be another talk day. However, I will be away on a different, like, on the 17th will be a different type of stream. I will be at a airsoft ground, playing a game in and around an unused 747, which, if you don't know, is a very big Kakuri plane. Kakuri, that's my new word for big. Um, but that's what's happening there. I probably will try and get a stream up for that, just because I want to continue with the streams and everything like that. So yes, more streams, more. Um, so yeah, hopefully that will all get sorted out, and I'm hoping that a lot of people can, especially people that subscribe to Mark or watch that stream, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people commented on that. So there could have been a lot of problems happening with that. That's still on my mind. That's still on my mind. That's not going to go away. That's not going to go away. That's not going to go away anytime soon. But yeah, the 17th, I do believe. I'll post the date on Twitter for when it is and when it's happening. I will try and get a stream out for that. It will probably be on my phone, and it's gonna be a late game as well. So, yes, it's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be quite cool. So, yeah, apart from that, I don't think there's too much that's happening either wise. Is there anything else? Don't think there is there? Oh, actually, I can talk about gameplays now. Not gameplays, but games that are coming out, and games that I will be covering. Obviously, I have just explained that I have recently got the new Call of Duty and Death Stranding, which honestly I had a quick glimpse of that trailer-wise and quick gameplay of that, and that looks really really cool. I really want to try that out. It's supposed to be kind of like action, adventure, and horror combined, and I cannot wait to play it. I think it's going to be really interesting. I'm going to play it very soon. In fact, in like what today's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So in 3 days' time, 2 to 3 days' time, Death Stranding will be a stream on this channel. In the meantime, I will try to get more videos out for other days, I do believe. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So that's going to be happening. But apart from Death Stranding and the new Call of Duty that's out, there's a couple of games that have been announced to come out in 2020, I think, or 2021. I don't know. But I've said this before, but there's a game that's coming out in December that's called that's called Ancestors Human Evolution for the console. I do believe it's already out for PC. Shame I don't have a PC. But it's coming out on console in December time, and I am definitely going to be covering that in streams as well. I'm definitely going to be playing that. So yeah, that's going to be quite cool. That's going to be quite interesting. So yeah, I think apart from that, I think that's the only other release games that I know of, and I'm hyped about. For the moment, I could cover another couple of few in next week. So yeah, and then there was also announced an Avengers game that will be coming out in 2020 or sometime in the future. And that generally looks really good. I think it's done with Naughty Dogs, I do believe. I could be completely wrong about that. But all I know about it right now is that it has the voices of Nolan North, which played Drake in Uncharted, the Uncharted series. Which, if you don't know by now, I love that game. I'm pretty sure I covered all of the games on that. Actually, oh, did I do the last one? I think I started the last one, but I didn't actually finish the last one. That was for the girls. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what that was. I'm not a I'm just showing that I'm not a great Uncharted fan, but it's been so long that I've played an Uncharted game. I really want to go back for some reason. But it's so on the tip of my tongue. I want to say Sam, but that's the character from Uncharted. Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to look this up. Oh. But yeah, those characters are playing in or are doing the voice acting for that game, and honestly, it seems amazing. It seems really cool. And I literally can't wait. Oh yeah, and there is supposedly an Uncharted film coming out as well, which honestly I think will be really really cool. I need the voice actors. Oliver Why did that just happen? Mm. Ah, yes. So, yeah, basically the voice actors Nolan North and Troy Baker. Troy Baker plays Sam in Uncharted, and I think it's Troy Baker that plays. Oh, I want to say Troy Baker plays Iron Man. Could be completely mistaken. And Nolan plays Cap. I think could be mistaken with that as well. Definitely gonna have to check the trailer out again, because that is quite good. That is quite it looks really good. Um, so that's definitely going to be a game that I'm picking up for sure. Just have to ring. But yeah, that is literally things that are happening soon. So looking forward to that. Games, games for 2020. What other games for 2020? So yeah, that is Marvel's Avengers will be coming out in 2020. Looking forward to that. Also, apparently Cyberpunk. I'm pretty sure that's already out though, so I don't really know why that's the 2020 release. Um, Dying Light 2 is another one that piques my interest. It's definitely a game that I am going to be playing, just because I've seen a little bit of gameplay already, and it looks so good. I'm definitely going to be picking that up. I played the first one on the channel quite a way back, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. It is quite cool. Oh, hello viewer, how are you doing today? That sounded really weird. But hey, how how's your day been? If you're sticking by, or maybe heading off. In that case, take care. Um, Post Gaming, hello, fellow YouTuber. Wait, hello, back to you, my YouTuber friend. Um, how are things going? I'm doing good. What about you? I'm surviving. It's been a long day, but I've been alright. Um, just basically listing off or finding out the games that are coming out. Sorry, that's gonna sound really bad on um like but yeah, I was just listing off some of 2010 2020 games releases that I am looking forward to, and I was just talking about Dying Light, which is one that I'm looking forward to. Um, and especially the Last of Us, the second Last of Us game is something I'm very intrigued as well. Um, which I am looking for that. Well, I'm looking forward to it as well. So that's going to be quite cool. Other ones. No More Heroes is supposed to be a really interesting one. I haven't done that yet, so yeah. But for post gaming, what's been piquing your interest? I've just recently said that the Marvel's Avengers, that's a game that's coming out in 2020. That's one that I'm really looking forward to. And for this year, I'm really looking forward to December time for Human Evolution, Ancestors, Human Evolution. I'm only looking forward to Dying Light 2. Fair enough, that does look really good, and I myself, not too sure about you, but I'm a really big sucker for in-game choices. I've played a lot of Fable 3 recently because I like the choices that you can get in that. Um, that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to Dying Light 2. Uh, but what piques your interest in the Dying Light 2? Is it something like is it that multiple choice thing, or is it something completely else? Maybe the more free running is something that actually piques your interest. Um, I am eager to find out. So, what other games that pique my interest at the moment? Outriders, not too sure about that. Wait, is that right? Okay, so apparently there's okay, so for anybody that what I'm about to say might sound completely weird, but back in the day on the PS2 system, there I kind of hate the choices. Fair enough. To be honest, I haven't seen too much gameplay, but I actually like being able to choose which like if there's a path, you can split down the paths. I actually like that kind of thing. Um, but what I was just talking about is back in the day on the PS2 system, there was a game called Oddworld or Oddworld or Oddworld, Oddworld. Which was, oh my god, I remember that game completely because it was a game that I had hours of fun with my family along with me. It was such a funny game because you could literally have your character, which was actually called Abe in the game. You could have him laugh, command people to follow you, but also you could have him fart and burp and that kind of stuff, and you could make him fall over and that kind of stuff. It was a really it was a really funny game. But apparently they're bringing out another Oddworld in 2020 called Oddworld Soulstorm, which I'm not too sure if that's actually a thing that's happening, but if it's on the internet, it must be happening. um, Also, I've just seen, which will be the last one that I talk about, which is Kerbal Space Program 2. I played the first one on PC, on my friend's PC when really back in the day, and on the PS4. I played that on there as well. And yeah, I honestly prefer Kerbal Space Program on the PC. It's been a long time since I played it on the PC, but I am looking forward to that. And hopefully, sometime in 2020, I'll actually try and get a PC and a bigger desk because my desk is literally not that big at all. It's tiny, and because of my trying to expand, trying to get things a little bit bigger, I do need to try and find a bigger desk. So yes, that will be something that could possibly be happening soon. Sounds, post gaming sounds. So problem sounds, probably the game sounds. Let me just turn them off. Whoa, no. Right. Let's go to settings, audio. Tell you what. Why the music a bit? Take the sounds off. How's that post gaming? How's that sound? Is that better? Definitely better since there's thunderstorm happening. But yeah, what games that I've basically listed off are you looking forward to? I know you're looking forward to Dying Light. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah. And I must have missed your other comment, which basically never heard of it. Sounds interesting. I'm guessing that's because I've been talking about Oddworld, or would I say Abe's World, because that's the character's name. but I'm actually that's piqued my interest now. I want to find out if that's actually happening. Um, but yeah, yeah, does sound pretty cool. But what is one of the things that you are looking forward to in Dying Light? I'm interested to know this because um, I might have missed something completely, to be honest. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, but yeah, we are here continuing to move on, and now I've got an empty bottle, which I'm just gonna place it down there for a moment. So yeah, might as well sit back and just talk. So, what are other things that I've been trying to do? What are the other things that I've been wanting to make? Oh, actually, here's an update for a project that I've been saying that I'm going to be doing. But there is a project that I want to be doing uh, that is a short interactive film, much like On a Date with Markiplier and his recent one Heist. It's very similar to that, except not that much of branching story because it's only a test run. But it's completely different story, completely different themed. Of how it's going to go down, and because it's like a test version, it's mainly just to see if you guys like that kind of stuff, or if you want to see more kind of stuff like that. Because I have ideas popping out of my head from every ping pong to ping pong. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping to get the final storyboards done in a week's time. I did potentially mean to get it out, to actually get it like pre-production done, recorded, and edited by Halloween, but obviously that's already gone, so that's not going to happen. Um, but yeah, I still want to try and get it done by the end of this year, um, because that would be pretty cool as well. So yeah, yeah, I think that's going to be quite good. Um, cool. Yes, awesome. Post gaming, I just want a bigger storyline in DLC or DL2. Oh, Dying Light 2, sorry, DLC. Yeah, no. Dying Light 2. I was a hardcore. Uh, I I was a hardcore. Sweet. What? Is this done? So here. So I might try and hardcore sweet in Dying Light 1, and I felt like that game or this game was really somewhat short. But Dying Light 1, it did kind of feel like they focused on open world more than storyline, and it's been a long time since I've actually played the game. Um, But I do get where you're coming from. I am looking forward to the story, because the first one did that. Like in the first game, it did kind of feel just like very dry, just very cut and go for it. Like enjoy yourself in the open world more than what the story's actually going on. Um, Dying Light 2, I am looking forward to the story. I also am a big sucker for open world games, so pretty much any game that features open world, like uh, Infamous Second Son. That's a game that I really liked as well. Obviously, choices in that one as well, but also open world and visual is a really big one for me. But Dying Light 2 always looks really, really cool. It's a huge open world potential and equipment to have you terrain. So yeah, and I actually tempted to see what kind of story um, Dying Light 2 has to offer. I'm generally looking forward to that because I want to see how far the branches go, how far the paths, the choices can go. Post gaming, I just want GTA 6. Fair enough, and honestly, I think I have no idea what that is going to be about. But I'm hoping that it's going to be something good. Um, but yeah, just went on to Ultra for a second. But if they do, if the creators of GTA do make a GTA 6, not too sure if they have or haven't stated that yet or not. But I think that would be really cool. Maybe even put it, I don't know, a bit more. I don't know, because I don't want the GTA series to go from what Saints Row went to, from first couple of games quite serious, a bit of comedy, that a bit in there. Then came Saints Row 3, and then 4, which was just uh, comedy and no longer seriousness. I don't want that for GTA. I want GTA to continue being um, like, GTA, the normal kind of stuff. But I would like to see. I don't know. I would probably like to see a bit more visually well, not visually pleasing, but more structures, more like if the surroundings, if the houses, if the buildings were a bit more taller, like skyscrapers stuff all around. Um, but I honestly don't know what if GTA 6 ever came around to being made. What type of things would you be wanting from that game? Maybe a better story, because um, you've already said that you actually like storytelling, so that might be a big thing for you if you're really interested in that. So, what would you really like to see if they ever made a GTA 6? Please tell me that, because I'm really interested. Uh, because if they do, that would be really cool. And I honestly think, from the improvement of well, they made GTA 5, which is the new one, GTA 4, because there was a big jump in. I think there was a big jump in visuals from GTA 4 to GTA 5. If they continue doing that, if they actually make a GTA 6, I think that would be pretty cool. Um, Post gaming, honestly, GTA 5 story mode was very good. It really was. I found myself completing the story as as soon as I could, because I loved what was actually happening with the characters. Um, but it never received any huge updates, and GTA Online is a war zone. I completely agree to that. Um, yeah, it's like GTA Online is where I think they're kind of focusing at the moment, just because they want, like, more updates, more things to go on for the multiplayer side. But I think, like, I do agree with you. I don't think the actual GTA story world, um, or the actual world, I think I think they haven't actually done too many updates from that. I don't think so. Post gaming, I want better and bigger storyline. Focus for sure. I want better and bigger storyline focus. Yeah. Honestly, any game, I would say if you don't have a story involved with the game, it can fall short. Um, like obviously I'm no game designer or game expert or game maker, but from what I've played, there's there's a game that I've been playing on the Xbox. It's basically just create vehicles, um, and build vehicles on a strange planet. But there's no actual story on that, and it just feels a bit dull and a bit boring. Um, I can't remember what the actual name is. I would have to boot up the Xbox to find out. But yeah, I do agree with you. You do need a story, and having a bigger and better storyline for GTA. I wouldn't know where they would go for that, but that would generally be really cool to see where they take that storyline um, to be, and also the world that the GTA 6, if they do make it, where that world would actually become or be. Um, because I would say they would want it to be very similar to GTA 5 on movement, on controls, on movement controls and maneuverability, but like it's one of those things that none of us will find out or know until it's actually done. So yeah. Right. I will probably be ending the stream in about 10 minutes time. Um, the streams are supposed to be about 10 minutes long. Not 10 minutes long, they're supposed to be like an hour long. So, but I did start this quite late, and it didn't get going too well to begin with. Had a few issues and problems, but figuring that out. So, in about 10 minutes time, I will be ending the stream. So just be aware of that. Post gaming, I just love open world game with amazing storyline and amazing free roam, not getting nuked to pieces by some 7-year-old. Spending money on that is true. Yeah, I do get that. Yeah, I do get that, but yeah, I think I think that is something that a lot of people do get annoyed with. Just getting absolutely thrashed by a younger kid or by a kid basically. But I do agree with that because I think I'm the same. But I think we share the same kind of interest because I do love open world gaming. I do like storytelling as well and free roaming. Um, there was a long time ago that I had the thought of if I was ever gonna make an interesting game, a free open world free roam game, I probably want to focus it on parkour, um, but also have like interactiveness with buildings, with businesses, with people, and that kind of thing. It'd be a big, huge project to develop. So I don't know, but that was just a thought way back in the day that I thought I could do. Or if I went into the right education, I could possibly do. But yeah, I do agree with you there. I like open world games. I love storytelling. I like but I but but I also like great free room and great interactiveness within that world. So if you don't have that, I feel like the world is just there for exploring purposes, and then at the same time you want something to explore and to interact with. So that's one of the big things that I think games or open world games should look for, is ways to increase the interactiveness of not just the story but also the open world. But also with that also comes a problem with spending too much time on those things and not enough time on story development, which is another thing that could possibly go wrong as well. So honestly, I don't really know how game companies do these big projects, because it is insane of how much they put out and how much things that they have to do in, like, you know, in a year's time. I would generally be really interested to see what goes on behind the scenes, like in the actual companies, and what actually gets developed and how much time it takes on development, on just like making a building from the GTA world, because that'd be really cool. Um, yeah, yeah. But honestly, I do have the but like I said, I haven't gone to any like game development or game what's it called, game design course in my life. Although there is a university in Norwich, the one that I've researched, looked at, and they do have a game design course there that does pique my interest. But also they have a VFX course there that also piques my interest. I can't do both, so I'm gonna have to really choose and really delve in to what I actually want to do. VFX will obviously help me with, you know, YouTube and big projects in the future, but also gaming stuff is something that does actually pique my interest, and I would love to do as well. So yeah, that might be something that I might be doing in the future. I'm not too sure, because I do have this job that I have that does take up quite a lot of my time. And I do also have YouTube, which I love doing, and I don't want to take too much away from that. So yeah, post gaming. If I was going to make a game, I would probably make some. I'd probably make storyline of GTA 5. Yeah. Um, Map of Crew 2. Oh, I've played Crew 2. I swear I have. Not. Was it Crew 2 or was it Crew 1? I think it might have been the first Crew game. I can't remember. But I did play that, and that was really cool. So I just, like I do get that, because the map was really big. And have free roam of Dying Light and GTA Online. And this is where I have this GTA Online, and just mix all of that. Yes, yes, because storyline in GTA 5 is really cool, really amazing, and it like the storyline in GTA 5 works really well, and it uses the environments really well as well, because it gets you to explore. Map of Crew 2, that is really impressive, really big, very, I would say almost very similar to Red Dead maps. Or the Red Dead map, just because that was really big as well. And free roam of Dying Light GTA Online. Dying Light, yes, and there's a lot of things that you can interact with in GTA, in the environment. So yes, I honestly would do that. But also, if you were going to make that kind of game, what kind of theme would you be going for? Like adventure, action, or maybe even a horror? Because there's a lot of ways you can try and bring those on and in, and yeah, just kind of like make that happen. Yeah, because there's so many, because like yes, like yeah, it's cool to say that you're in the story from GTA 5. I'm pretty sure the people that made GTA 5 took a whole bunch of time focus like figuring out what the story was going to be, then adding the rest of it on. Map of Crew 2, a lot of games have big maps, and I think Crew 2 does it really good. And I like is also good. Uh, and for the theme, so you would probably have this game a bit of an action game, which honestly sounds really cool. Um, and that sounds like a lot of things that you could do with that. Um, and maybe like a new life type game, or like a new life. Yeah, I get that. That could be really cool. Um, yeah. I'm gonna go over my time limit, but for the final thing I'm gonna say is an old game idea that came up so long ago, so like when I was in my childhood, really, when I was in college, came up with this idea of a game that was basically open world, really good story, like you basically said, but it was focusing on like people with powers type thing, but it wouldn't be what you would normally think with power people today, because these power people would have abilities like today. They all have basically like superhuman strength now, don't they? Or like have some sort of like bigger duration or a bigger impact pop thing. Um, so the game that I thought I had in mind was basically element type games. They would have the element air, water, earth, fire. That is their only ability. They don't have anything else. They go around basically like Second Son, infamous Second Son type game, but they don't drain other people's powers. I don't know. It was just a thought back in the day. That I didn't elaborate too much, so there's a still, full complete make up your mind compatibility to what that could actually be. So yeah, right. So to round this up on an even note, I'm gonna take this timer to 1:15. Um, yeah, just so if you have any other things that you want to say, get them off your chest, go for it. Have like share. I'm all ears really, and I'll give you the best things, the best commentary that I can actually do for now. I'm always trying to improve my commentary, so that's always the thing that I'm trying to do. But yeah, post gaming. Last thing, the last question I have for you is: you have a YouTube channel, right? What kind of stuff do you cover on your channel, uh, or is it just there to view other things? I am interested to know, because I'll be more than happily to allow you to like bringing your channel into this to see if it is post gaming, or maybe it's called something else. I don't know. Completely up to you. Who knows, really? But yeah, what kind of things do you cover on your channel if you do create content? That is my final question to you. So yeah, that'd be quite cool. Okay, so for the last comment, I'm afraid it's gonna happen. Post gaming, I do Fortnite montages, maybe stream a few games as well. That that sounds cool. That sounds really cool. Um, I've actually been playing Fortnite for a while now, so I do like that game. I play a lot of different games whenever I feel like it. So yeah, that's cool. I'm really about being competitive. I'm really about being competitive in Fortnite. Fair enough, that it's a very competitive game. I've been playing Call of Duty, the new one, multiplayer recently, just because I don't want to go into the story, not yet, without recording it. So cool. But yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be the time. Thank you so much for Post Gaming for being here live, and thank you to every single one of you at home that's watching this as a video. I hope you do take care. I hope you can make it to next week Post Gaming. I have no idea if you can, but if you are, I'll probably see you there. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Do like the video. If you want to see more of these type of streams, it also gets me to be more focused, to be more prepared for the next one as well. But also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, comment down below on anything that I've said during this live stream, because I will also be interested to know you guys' input as well. So thank you so much for watching. Be like a penguin, stay cool, and I will see you all in the next video of whatever I make. Because this penguin is out. Old one and now new one. There's a lot of editing that goes into the new one. But yeah, thank you Post Gaming, and I'll hopefully see you next week. Thank you to all of you. Take care now. Enjoy the Fortnite. Enjoy the Fortnite. Take care.